Hi guys.
It's time for whatever.
Wednesday. Oh, what did you
It doesn't, whatever.
I didn't even notice that.
She's so observant.
I didn't know you were going to do that, so I was ready to say
Christy got it for me.
Wednesday. I should have a shirt that says Wednesday.
Yeah, but then I'd have to sit on that side.
That's why, who cares? That'd be
That's
cute.
not my side.
I wouldn't want to wear the same shirt every week either.
We don't wear the same shirt every week.
No, but I mean if we wore it for this video.
Oh, yeah. Well, we wear it for like the last three. For the last 3 videos that we did. We got friend mail. You got to check that out. It was cool.
We did a separate video on that.
It was cool. And then we did our Transformation Thursday, even though it's Wednesday.
It'll
It's
be
too
up
hard
tomorrow.
for us to get together.
This will be up tomorrow. And then we're going to be doing a different video that's called, oh, crap.
She was supposed to look it up. You can look it up while I talk about my map. Denise has finally gave me my map.
Oh yeah, I'll move out of the way so you can show it better.
So, but she just gave it to me now. So my plan is I'm going to put like a little, I don't know, the little tiny little states. I might have a little problem, but putting little stars on them of the people that, little stars on them. And then on the bottom down here, I'm just going to list the countries. Because so far I know we have someone from Spain, someone from Australia. I think we got 2 people from Australia, but I think for sure I know we have 1. We have someone from Sweden. We have someone from the Philippines. Where else do we have someone from?
You said England?
England, Scotland, Ireland. So we're still looking, but I'll list them down below. I'm gonna go past the past videos and check them out and see. But I'd like to know. And if there's more than 1 person in each state, I'll have to figure out a way to put extra little stickers on there. So, but I'll figure it out. And then next week I'll show you. Okay. That'll be my project for the week.
Something up for later. Sorry.
Did you find it?
Yes, I did.
You gonna tell them?
Oh. No,
you can't.
No,
know.
I'm not.
It's called a secret. It's a secret site we're gonna put
Weight
up.
is enough. Instead of 8 is enough. Remember that show?
Yeah.
The weight is enough.
Is it spelled like weight, like
Or
weight?
like the weight,
or
the
weight,
word.
like the pounds weight.
The pounds
W-E-I-G-H-T?
weight. The pounds weight. W-E-I-G-H-T. Yeah, is enough. And so we'll do that video separately from this. But anyway.
I have Sophia today, and then we're going to be leaving in about an hour. She has a dermatologist appointment, so I have to bring her to that. And then I told Denise, I said, we have to film early because I have to go to bring her to her baseball game tonight.
Talk about my memory.
And then Denise says, well, aren't you going out to eat with Mike and Demary and I? I go, oh yeah, that's right.
Where are we going anyway?
The boatyard or the boat? Mary says it's on Harperville. When I looked it up online, it said it was on Jefferson.
I don't know. We'll have to find it.
We're going to have to call Michael. It's his pick, so that's what he picked. Who's picked next? I think you picked next.
Your pick. Maybe my pick.
I picked the first one. We went to Applebee's. And then Mary picked, well, that was just last month?
No, Michael picked. Michael picked that bar that we went to.
Today?
No, before, where I got the Greek salad that was so
Oh,
good.
that's right. Michael picked that. What was that called?
Mary picked this one today.
Yeah, so I think it's your turn. Oh, no, you picked Bagger Dave's. Oh, it's my turn. Because I picked a
I don't think they care. But anyway, we'll be going.
It's my turn to pick, so I get to think of that. It's all about me.
Anyway. And what else? What else? What else?
Well, we
never think about it ahead of time, so sorry if we have a little lag. And
I'm just kind of like, he got my sidewalk in, and on the side of the house it looks really nice, but now they haven't been back to finish putting it. I already got all my plants. Denise helped me get them. I showed you on that video. So I have to keep watering them. And then Jim and I had...
take more water in those pots.
Yes, I water them twice a day because I know that they're going to dry.
They dry out.
And I get so much sun, so they're going to dry out. So I have to water them twice. Although today, I don't know, it's kind of cool. And yesterday
Nice
was kind of
again.
cool.
It's nice to eat.
Wasn't too bad. But, so Jim and I had a fight outside, so the neighbors got to hear it. Jim and I very rarely fight because I give in, which you'd have to admit that's true. It's just
you give in? I think you
Jim.
just walk away.
Well, yeah, I don't
think it's giving in. I think you just walk away.
I don't confront him.
That's more it.
Yeah, I don't
So
confront him.
Say that's it and go walk
And walk
away. I
away
don't
and
think you
then
give
talk to him.
in
And
because
then
we're
not
too
talk
stubborn to
him.
give in.
But no, I would never admit I was wrong.
Well, because I'm saying, so
Yeah.
that made it imply that you...
But no, yesterday I stood up for myself because I was pissed. And so we have a box with the hose in it that you crank up for the hose. And where I'm moving the box, the hose wasn't long enough, you know, that you connect to the spigot to the box. So he took part of that hose, and then when he rewound it, it somehow got caught up in the wheel so that you couldn't pull the hose out. But he's the one that did it. So then when I was trying to get it out and he came home after work, which he shouldn't have done it right after work because everybody's tired after work. And he started to pull it and they couldn't get it. And he says, well, I can't believe that you don't know how to roll up a fucking hose. Oh, sorry. You can't believe it, you can't roll up a hose. And I said, well, look who's talking, you dumbass. And so then we just started yelling back and forth. And then I told him, you were the last one to use the hose. And he says, no, I wasn't you. And then we're like yelling, and we don't do that, especially outside. But, you know, I was mad. So when we came in, believe it or not, he did apologize because then he did remember that he was wrong. And I loved every minute of it, but I didn't, you know, grind it in, although I wanted to.
That's hard to believe.
I wanted to so bad. But our anniversary is Saturday. So,
Oh, that's why. The lovebirds need to be lovebirds.
45 years, so, you know, we
if nothing else on that day.
And then it's like, we really don't fight, but then when we do, it's over something stupid. And because that was stupid, it was just a hose. So he
can't be together that long enough.
So he pulled the whole hose out and he says, now I'm going to rewind it and you're not going to have any problems and you're just going to see. So this morning I went to, it won't come out. So I left it and I told him.
It is broken.
It is broken. I told him that yesterday when he was winding it back up. But, you know.
This is how life is when you're married.
45 years. Jim and I have been together since 1967. Seems like another
lifetime ago.
It was another century. I was going to say another century ago, but it wasn't another
lifetime ago.
It was even more than that. It just doesn't seem like it was possible.
It's weird when you're married how you can really, it's like a roller coaster.
It
if you
is.
ask me. I don't dip too much, but it does dip.
Yes.
But it's just weird how that happens because you could be so in love.
Yeah.
Everything's going great. And then one little thing.
It always reminds me of movie quote again. One of my favorite it'd be in my top 10 is Parenthood by Ron Howard. I love that movie. And then the grandma was talking about her marriage. And she was saying that some people go on a roller coaster and some people go on a merry-go-round. And she would prefer to go on the roller coaster because a merry-go-round just goes round and around and around. But a roller coaster, you get the thrill of going up and then you have the sadness of going down, but then you get the thrill of going back up again. So she would choose the roller coaster every time. And I'd have to agree with that analogy.
Because I don't have that many dips.
No.
Honestly, really. I mean, obviously there are dips, but
we had more when we were younger. Now you just get to an age where, you know,
it's kind of accepted as it is.
Yeah, that's the way it is. It's either that or leave, and you know, why would I want to leave?
Yeah.
I don't want to leave.
Can't imagine being on my own.
He would be lost without me.
I think they would. Gary certainly would.
Jim
I always tell him that
would,
when we're having a disagreement about the kids, and I go, what would you do if I wasn't here? That's what I wonder, really. I think it's a man and a woman thing, quite honestly. I just think we have different thought processes about how children should be raised or what they can, you know. Things like, it's fine. No, it's not fine.
Yeah, mother's a little more protective.
Yes. Usually. That's just a big blanket statement.
But if you ever go to funerals and stuff, people are always sad when their fathers die, but they're more so when their mothers die.
Not necessarily.
I think so.
It depends on what the relationship is.
I always think that, you know, like, you know, they don't have jokes about your dad. They always have jokes. You can't make a joke about your mom, like the mama jokes.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can make
Still make them about dads.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want about the dads, but don't say anything bad about your mom.
I don't want them to say bad about my dad.
I know, but they do.
I know.
Men are the worst. You know, men are like.
Men are men.
Men are men.
Anyway.
Boom, boom, ba-doom.
I haven't been in the pool, in my pool, at all this year. It's coming up on July. I've been in Sandy's pool only twice, maybe 3 times.
I've been in the pool.
That's sad.
I've been in the pool 4 times.
That's sad. We have pools and we don't go in them.
It really hasn't been warm enough.
Well, and then when it's too warm,
the kids are all in there. They're splashing.
When it's 90 degrees, I don't want to go out.
I always like the ones that get in the pool. Like Sophia, when she had her birthday party, one of the kids got out because she didn't want to get wet.
He cried like, I got wet.
You're in the pool with like what, 10 kids?
Yeah,
you're gonna get wet.
Kylie has been in the pool. Yesterday didn't it get to what, 71?
Did it get that high?
I don't even know if it got to 71, and the girls were in the pool.
The wind was whipping and blowing.
They were having a great old time out there. It just reminded me of when we were young.
I guess.
We used to go in the pool. I'd go in the pool every day no matter what, and I'd go in the lake even though it was freezing cold first thing in the morning. So when you're a kid, you don't care.
I think I'd go in it more if it was a built-in pool. I don't know why, but I would.
I know. I had a built-in pool, and I did go in it more. Most definitely. It's just different because you can walk in instead of
climbing.
It's like, oh my goodness, 4 steps.
Well, you could actually just go to the other end and just jump in
We go
too.
4 steps up, 4 steps down, and that's a problem. Because when I went in my pool, that when I lived in the house that had the built-in pool, that had 3 steps. That didn't seem to be, and there was no railing or anything. I seemed to do no problem.
Just walk right in.
I don't know. It's just a different mindset, maybe.
Or you could swim a lap and things
Yes,
like
that's
that.
true because it was longer. But anyway, I didn't generally swim.
Yeah, my
laps,
dream would
so-
be to have a built-in pool, but an enclosed. And I have a cousin.
Yeah. we
Laura
love
Ann,
that.
does your mom still have that?
Yeah, we wonder. Haven't seen her.
Well, she had the pool enclosed in the house.
Yeah. Oh, I love that thought.
I love Laura Ann's, her mom's house,
Yeah,
Jackie's
it's on a
house.
lake
Oh,
too. Mm.
it was just gorgeous.
Anyway.
I miss her. I haven't seen Jackie in a
we
long
have to,
time.
you know, that's
We always say we're going
to
to do a family reunion and
We
then
never
somebody never
do.
comes around.
Nope, God, it's coming in.
Here comes Kylie.
Nope, nope.
Change
I'm
your
gonna
mind.
get in trouble if I come in.
Nope, she's going to come back in.
Oh,
Maybe they're
Kylie,
playing
stop
a game.
it.
I think they're playing a game.
Yeah, but they need to go away because they're disrupting us.
It's bothering me,
Things bother me that don't bother you.
I guess.
Anyway, I've been working in my craft room. She's trying to guilt me into doing a craft room tour.
That she's promised for months.
And I've readjusted some things and I'm liking it a lot more.
And she still hasn't brought me the sign.
What sign?
To write
Oh
the
yeah,
date.
you're right.
What does
Yeah.
it
Well,
say?
I remembered that at least. And then I forgot your candles.
Yeah.
I borrowed the 14. I started saving candles, you know, those numbers, but I didn't keep a 4. And I had those right on the counter to bring you. Anyway, so hopefully within a week or 2. I'm going to tell you a week or 2 because it's not going to happen overnight. I got some things I want to do before I do my craft room tour, but I'm getting there. I organized for hours yesterday just listening to videos on my desk, so that's why I didn't get my steps in yesterday. That wasn't a great choice.
Well, you would think that cleaning though would have used
Well,
up
I
some
was. Yeah, but
energy.
I do a lot of sitting when I'm cleaning because I'm organizing all my drawers and all that kind of stuff. So it really wasn't. Didn't have a whole lot of activity going on. So anyway,
Anywho. So anyway, I'm still waiting for them to come finish the side of my house.
oh, we started it.
We started it, we never finished it. We got off on a tangent. So all my flowers are there. It'll look so much nicer when it's all done.
And it will be done very soon.
I don't think so.
I didn't do my garden tour yet either. I have great ideas.
Oh, and I had a squirrel in my backyard yesterday. I was so excited.
They're at my house all the time.
Everybody, she's closer to the woods. So, frogs, I've got frogs.
Oh, we got those.
Every day I come close to stepping on one when I'm out there watering the lawn.
Yes, Gary has to swoosh them out of the way every morning when he goes because they're out at night.
Yes.
They're really out at night and they're all in our driveway. It's like they're trying to get killed.
And you can see the little baby birds down there. They're peeking their heads out now, so they should be flying away.
She's got baby birds in her little vent thing. And what do I have?
Bees.
Bees. Of course.
I'd rather have
Gary hasn't taken care of that
I'd
yet.
rather have the birds. And then I'm so glad I didn't buy that expensive hummingbird feeder because I have not had not one hummingbird.
They have to
There was a
find
really
it.
cute one that we saw at Wiggins, and it was like probably would have cost $60 to get the 3 tiers, and then what was the
Well, the hook you would have
$35 was
to-
the hook.
Yeah.
But so I ended up going to Lowe's and I got one for $6.99. It's just plastic, but I've not had not one bird. Although I think I saw some like scoping it out, and then a robin attacked them. So I meant to look it up online to see if Lovebird Central. That's a good question for you. I should put it on your site. But do hummingbirds? What am I doing wrong that my hummingbirds aren't coming? I have the nectar in there. Someone said that I have a red ribbon hanging to draw them because they said that they're attracted to red. It's hanging in a tree. They told me to hang it in the shade. I hung it in the shade. So you're a bird lover. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Because I want to get them. The other day, though, silly me, I thought there was a bird on the other side, and I kept watching it because I kept seeing a little, I thought was like the tail feathers. And it kept going like that, and I sat there watching. I thought, I'm gonna see this bird. I'm finally a bird, and I sat down and I'm watching and I'm watching and I'm watching, and I thought, I gotta get outside and look at that bird. And I get outside, it's the other end of the ribbon. The end of it, you know, where it was a little brown.
Kept you fascinated.
Kept me fascinated.
It's like a little baby using one part of the
It's the little movement. That was the ribbon.
package. Something came in, and
Yeah, that was
I
all.
want to play with that.
And then yesterday when I couldn't find my car, I felt like an idiot.
You're having some moments.
I was
aren't
having
you?
some moment. I'm hanging around with somebody too much.
I'm going to be working on my pocket letter exchange. I'm going to figure out who got their pocket letters and who didn't, and so I can be helpful on that. And then I've had some people add into that exchange, so I'm loving that. So I got to get that all organized, and in a couple of weeks we'll do another one. So if you know of anybody who wants to do one, have them contact me on that so that I can include them in there. And leave a comment down below if you have not received your pocket letter exchange, if you were part of my exchange, because I want to make sure everybody gets one. So do that down below if you can help me out, because I had people send me, so I have to look in multiple places in order to figure out who got what. And if I don't know, I'll send you an email and ask you. Anyway,
I wanted to tell Gina happy 30th anniversary. It was yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
I don't know where she ended up
Her
going.
picture of her wedding. Yeah, she had it on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're Facebook friends. I would not have known that was her. You could have put 10 pictures like they do a video or whatever, you know, like that.
I would have recognized Tom though.
Yeah, but I'm talking her.
Yeah.
If I was just looking at, I wouldn't have picked her out in any bit of a. When you're younger, you just look so different. See, we didn't know her all along.
Right.
I think I look like I looked when I was little, but then I think.
You were little?
Yeah, at some point in time. You know what I mean? But I think that, no, I wouldn't have picked her out of a photo array. Nope. Anyway, happy anniversary.
And I'm worried about the Loginsons because the Canada might go on a mail strike, and Brad does the mail. It does like it's 90%. He's not a mailman, but 90% of his deliveries are through the mail services. So I know that scary feeling when Jim was laid off. You know, not worry about that.
Gary was laid off.
I'm hoping that like they won't follow in England's example and leave the EU. That was kind of. You know what? It just shows you how.
Change has got to be happening.
And hopefully it's a reminder to people when they have to go vote this year, because like they said
she's
that.
going to talk about this.
Yes,
she
I
has
am.
the nerve.
I don't vote.
I know how this is going to finish. Go ahead.
I know, but the people in the EU, they said the most Googled search the next day after the election was what is the EU and what is the vote? What does the vote mean? They should have been doing that beforehand. So when we have our election, whether you want Trump or Hillary, you better know for sure what you're going to be voting for beforehand, because my future depends on how you vote. And I know I should vote, but I don't. So I just don't want people the next day to say, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. I know what's going to happen if something happens. So I'm just hoping that I don't want to offend anybody, but I have my preference.
Then you should go vote.
My vote doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
We've gone through this before.
No.
We're not going to go through it again, because she'll never admit that she's not right.
No, I know I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't matter, because the state's going to vote in the electoral college the way they want to vote, not necessarily how the people want to vote.
But if you had enough people.
Not necessarily. It's like whoever gets the most payout money.
No.
Yeah. Whoever has the NRA has in their pocket.
Well, yeah, but.
That's who's going to win.
Which is really scary, sad. But we're not going to talk about that.
I do like there's a
We are going to talk about that.
No, this is something different. But it's a PSA ad. I don't know if I saw it on Facebook or if I saw it on TV about a mass shooting that would have taken place like when the amendment was made for the right to bear arms. Is the guy went into a workplace with a black powder pistol and he was going to shoot up the place, and it showed that he shot his first shot, which a black powder is not really that accurate, and he missed. And then before he could do a second shot, he had to clean the thing, put this thing in, put the little ball in, put the powder in, then push it back in. So it just shows that they had a different frame of mind when they did that.
Almost definitely.
So I did like that commercial. And the Geico commercial, I haven't seen that yet either. I like that one too, with the pirate and the parrot.
I haven't seen that one. I zip through commercials.
There's some that I zip through and some that I like. And the ones that I like, I watch.
Game of Thrones is done. I like that because there's no commercials.
I don't watch Game of Thrones.
But this season finale was. I don't know if I like the season finale. They don't mind getting rid of people. That's all I can say. Like, sometimes these series you'll just have them on forever, the same people, and it kind of gets old. Now on Game of Thrones, you can't hold on to somebody too long because they're going to be gone.
Jim and I always say if somebody gets killed off, they didn't have a good agent.
No, that could be. But no, I think it's just they really want to keep you guessing on that show.
Did they ever bring anybody back, like in a memory? Like if you're
Yes.
killed, you're gone, or...
Yes, and they brought people back to life.
Like a soap opera.
It's a fantasy. It's not, I mean, there's dragons flying in the sky, okay? So it'll give you a clue.
Even like a soap
It's not
opera.
real.
You'll see the car going over the cliff, they have a body, and then like 6 months later, there wasn't the body.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I like that kind of thing. But it's sort of like that, but, anyway. I won't give that away, but
Yeah, don't give it away. 'Cause some people might not have seen
they
it
won't
yet.
know who I'm talking about. And if they do, excuse me, if they do,
She's boring you.
I know, I've been trying to get to bed earlier. I haven't, we're after 20 minutes. I wasn't paying attention.
I can't see that far, so I
I
don't know.
can see it. Anyway,
Hopefully we'll get this right this time.
I've been getting to bed at 1:30,
Oh, I should be
1:30.
calling you. I don't know about that time.
And now yesterday I went to bed at 12, and that I couldn't fall asleep right away, but I'm just determined that I'm not going to make it past, I'm going to go to bed before 12. I should, because then I have more time in the morning, which I like.
I don't have to get up. I have to get back walking. I like walking in the cold, believe it or not, better than the heat.
I walk at my house, get my steps
That's
in.
boring. Like this video.
Comment
Subscribe.
and share.